Oh, hi. You know what? I feel so sticky, so I took a shower before I go to bed. I seldom do that because I usually wake up and then take a shower. That really wakes me up. But I feel like, sticky and sweaty. I don't know why, so I decided to take a shower. So here I am. And today's my favorite day, a Tuesday, the last Tuesday of my favorite month, one of my favorite months, February, which is February 26th. And it was a really busy day after coming from vacation, which is a little bit tiring as well. Every time you go out, it feels like you're more tired on your vacation rather than work. So what happened? I woke up at 7:30, as usual now, because I was guessing that usually it's 8 o'clock. Bear with me. I'm gonna do my own ritual. 8:30 usually I go with Steve, but when I of course prepared myself, Steve is gone, and Robert was still a little bit, still in his bed and chatting with his friend in the Philippines. And so he know that I'm here. I greeted him for a morning thingy, and I just waited for him. Oops, sorry, waited for him, and I just went back to check some of my emails, and I decided to, while waiting for him, because I already prepared, transfer some of the pictures from the SD card to my hard drive until he said we wanted to go to pick up the car, the jeep, because we remember we had a jeep to pick up last night, but it didn't happen, so we're doing it today. But I'm thinking like it's supposed to be at 10 o'clock, and I forgot to remind her. Or maybe I was thinking they called up to be, to get it earlier. So we went there, and Robert, yeah, totally forgot it was to be at 10 o'clock. So instead of that, we decided to go back to the warehouse, and I said I'm starting to do the check first for myself and for Adesh, because we're the only staff there besides Josh. And at the time, I started like working already because Robert needs some help to do the setup for today for delivery at Ritz Carlton. So I had the arrangement for the antique hydrangeas on the brown glassware, so 5x5 cubes, and then at the same time. I started doing the arrangement for tomorrow. I have the all 5x5 and 4x4 sizes black glasses and filled up with Oasis. Well, Steve and Robert went out first. Oh my God, no voice. Steve and Robert went out at the time. I even went to Coastal to get some stuff there and came back and did this. And then when they came back, I started doing the Oasis on the with hydrangeas with green emerald roses and the yanthus. The yanthus like fluffy flowers. It's like grassy thing. I wish I have a sample right now. So we, in the middle of that, we had to go lunch to a meeting because it had like past 1 o'clock. So we drove to Dante's to have our lunch, and then we discussed about the plans, the flowers, because next week we're gonna be busy starting March 2nd to March 9, and we have like 5 to 6 to 7 events in one day. So we're organizing that one, and of course I'll be taking care of people who's gonna work for us on those days, and Steve is gonna do the order for the flowers. Oh, by the way, this is energy lemon zest. It's really good for your skin. It make my skin smoother. And so after lunch, we went back and just continued doing the arrangements until we're done with it, and then we have to do another arrangement for the event for tomorrow as well. We did the cylinders with white hydrangeas, the orange tea roses, and mango calas with lily grass just to loop it and everything. And Steve doing all those organizations while I wrap them with ties so they will not just spread out and put them in the vases. And at the time Andy came and he delivered the one that I did for the hydrangeas, the antique hydrangeas, and brought it to Ritz Carlton. And we didn't know that it's already like 6:30. We were trying to finish everything, and we still have to do the tropicals with pineapple, the real pineapple, that we ate, that we always eat rather. And though the tropical orders were not yet arrived, has not yet arrived yet, so we'll do it tomorrow. And so we call the people like Joe, who usually works with us, will be available on Thursday this week. We said we make work, ask for help from him by next Thursday, and then Josh will come work tomorrow. Ian will work on some next Monday, and then Hikshu will work on Sunday. So those are the staff that were working, and I'm trying to call up some other people as well. So by 6:30 we were done. Steve left already because at that time also Robert was able to get the Jeep. So all the cars were there. Steve drove the truck, and after a while Robert and I left, but Robert went ahead with me. He drove the Jeep and I drove the van. And all the time I'm traveling, I was chatting with Dan, who's still like a little bit, resting himself and trying to recuperate from his sickness in his trailer. And until I got home. So when I got home, I was planning to visit him, but I said like I decided to buy some food for us. So I had dinner with Robert and Steve. I had the chicken, which is so good, Pollo Tropical. And it's a grilled one. And then we also some like the eggplants there and rice and other things plus the dessert. And then Michael Matola came for a visit, and Steve showed me some of the funniest things that like bloopers for. Not really a blooper. This girl is acting about eating some food. Suddenly, she accidentally ate a spicy one, like habaneros or something. But it feels like it's acting, because you should have left the stage like this. If you're doing that, you should have left the place, your camera. But she's like to be funny. But it was funny. And then also Steve showed me some British comedies that I'm not really much of British humor. It's hard to understand them, but for him it's really funny. The only British humor that I watched at that time was Little Britain. That is really funny. And so after that, my favorite time to watch the show prime times are on Fox. I started watching Raising Hope, which is 2 hours, so 2 episodes. And the first was really about Hope's third birthday, and all the cast from My Name is Earl, from Jason Lee to Priscilla, and the cast there. Oh my God, they were there because the producer, what's his name? Garcia is his last name. Is the producer for My Name is Earl, and of course he invited all the cast there. It was a funny one, and I loved them. And the second episode was Hilary Duff was there, was a guest. So next then I watched. I'm trying to recall. That's the mini project. The New Girl. It's Smith and Nick's 10th anniversary of their friendship, so it's called the 10. And it was funny too, but it's sad because Schmidt has a really crush with Coco, and this British guy, British Indian guy, proposed to her, and she said yes. So, what about it? I don't know what will happen. And then of course I watched also mini project, which made me laugh. And Seth Rogen was the guest. And at the same time, I was switching channels with what's that Modern Family? Sorry, The New Normal. Okay, so I kept switching channels then, and then at the end I also watched Smash, which is one of my favorite. And Jennifer Hudson was the guest. It's a nice, inspiring musical, and it's original by Mark Scheinman. So I'm trying to get some ideas from him, and maybe write some songs like that too. I love it. So then I took a shower because I feel so hot, although I am hot. So I took that shower, and here I am. So it's like a nice day. I'm busy, and we're gonna be busy this coming week. So tomorrow we have 3 events and another housewarming from Kirkland, one of the destination management company that usually gets us from flowers. So their office is just near downtown Lake Worth, and we're gonna visit that one too. So we'll see. So that's what happened today. And by the way, when I last week when I closed my account for Bank of America, they saved me this one. As a for souvenir. This is one of the ATMs that I have, and I kept this for souvenir because they have to cut my debit card because I closed it. So that was like, wow, 6 years ago. I never changed. Anyway, so this is Louis, and thank you so much for following my journey. Till then, bye bye.